In the heart of Europe, a continent known for its history of secularism, there lies a small country with an extraordinary story of Islamic revival. This country once endured a dark period under a communist regime that banned all religious practices. The call to prayer, adhan, was silenced, mosques were demolished, and people were forced to live without any religious identity. In fact, this country was compelled to become the world's first officially atheist state. However, the strength of the Muslim community's faith could never be extinguished. The country is called Albania. After the fall of the communist regime in 1991, Islam began to rise again in this land. Today, mosques stand tall and proud, and the call to prayer echoes once more through the skies of its cities. Today, Albania has become one of the countries in Europe with the largest and most tolerant Muslim population. Ramadan is celebrated in a truly special way here, and what makes it unique is that the holy month celebrations are often attended by non-Muslim communities as well. Albania is the only country in Europe that holds the largest tarawih prayer gatherings, attended by hundreds of thousands of Muslims. What are the facts behind this? Let's take a closer look. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear viewers of About Islam, may Allah bless you all. The communist era left a deep and lasting impact on the people of Albania, especially on the Muslim community. Albania was once a communist country known as the People's Socialist Republic of Albania. This system lasted from 1946 to 1991 under the leadership of Enver Hoxha and later Ramadan. During this period, Albania adopted Marxist-Leninist communist ideology and became known as one of the most isolated countries in the world. After World War II, specifically in 1944, Enver Hoxha and the Albanian Communist Party seized power. From that moment, Hoxha declared Albania the first officially atheist state in the world, viewing all religious teachings and practices as enemies of the state. The call to prayer, adhan, was silenced. All mosques, churches, and religious institutions were shut down or destroyed. Albanian citizens were strictly forbidden from worshiping or performing any religious rituals. Copies of the Quran, the Bible, and other holy books were confiscated and destroyed. Religious leaders, imams, priests, and others were arrested, imprisoned, or even executed. This anti-religion policy had a profound impact on Albanian society. For several decades, generations of Albanians grew up without access to religious education or the ability to practice their faith. During this time, Albania also became one of the most isolated countries in the world. However, after Hoxha's death in 1985 and the collapse of the communist regime in early 1991, along with the courage of the Albanian people who rose up against the communist government, Islam began to rise again and reclaim its place in the country. Religious freedom was finally restored and recognized once more. After the fall of the communist regime, Islam, which had been the majority religion since the era of the Ottoman Empire, began to rise again. Albanian Muslims rebuilt the mosques that had been destroyed and also constructed many new ones. Today, there are around 800 mosques and more than 30 madrasas or Islamic schools spread throughout Albania. This transformation reflects a long and difficult journey and highlights the extraordinary strength and faith of Albania's Muslim community. Albanian society is known for its high level of tolerance. Uniquely, Ramadan celebrations, such as community iftars, breaking the fast, are often attended by non-Muslim communities as well. Let's explore what life is like for Muslims in Albania and how they celebrate Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr. Dear About Islam viewers, may Allah bless you. Although Albania was once ruled by a communist regime that banned all forms of religion, today it has transformed into a majority Muslim country, with Muslims making up around 80% of the population. This also makes Albania one of the countries with the largest Muslim populations in Europe. As of 2025, Albania's population is estimated to exceed 3.3 million people, with more than 2.7 million of them identifying as Muslim. This means that approximately 80% of the population is Muslim, making Albania one of the countries with the largest Muslim populations in Europe. Albania is also known as one of the most religiously tolerant nations in Europe, a trait that can be traced back to its history as part of the Ottoman Empire. The celebration of Ramadan in Albania has its own unique charm and significance. Despite being a Muslim-majority country, Albania is widely recognized for its religious tolerance. Orthodox Christian and Catholic communities live peacefully alongside Muslims. During Ramadan, both Muslims and non-Muslims show mutual respect. It's not uncommon for non-Muslims to take part in community iftars, breaking of the fast, or join in celebrating special nights during the holy month. Cities like Berat, Tirana, and Shkodër take on a more spiritual and religious atmosphere during Ramadan. Historic mosques that were once closed during the communist era, such as the Ethem Bey Mosque, Lead Mosque, Fatih Sultan Mehmed Mosque, and others, are now open once again and often host iftar gatherings throughout the holy month. Both Muslim and non-Muslim communities in Albania eagerly look forward to this special time of year. One of the unique aspects of Ramadan in Albania is that community iftar gatherings are often attended by non-Muslims. This reflects the deep harmony and tolerance that are an inseparable part of Albanian society. Their presence is not just about sharing a meal, it's a genuine expression of support and solidarity with their Muslim friends. These moments serve as bridges that connect people across different backgrounds, regardless of religious beliefs. One mosque that regularly hosts communal iftars is the Grand Mosque of Tirana, located in the heart of Albania's capital city. These events are organized with the help of various groups, from religious institutions to local volunteers who assist in distributing meals. The dishes served are diverse, showcasing the richness of Albanian cuisine, enjoyed by everyone in attendance. This tradition of shared iftar is a powerful reminder of how Ramadan unites hearts and strengthens social bonds, not only among Muslims, but across religious communities. Albania offers a beautiful example of how diversity can be a unifying strength rather than a dividing line. Every day during the month of Ramadan, mosques across Albania are filled with worshippers gathering to break their fast. These gatherings are not only moments of worship, but also serve as opportunities to strengthen community bonds and social connections. The enthusiasm is palpable, from preparing meals to the warm, communal atmosphere that fills the air when it's time to break the fast. After enjoying iftar, Albanian Muslims typically perform Maghrib prayer in congregation, followed by Isha prayer, and then continue with tarawih prayers. In fact, Albania is known as the only country in Europe to host the largest tarawih gatherings, attended by hundreds of thousands of Muslims. Tarawih prayer is a deeply respected tradition during Ramadan, where Muslims draw closer to their Creator through long sequences of prayer and the recitation of verses from the Holy Quran. Mosques in Albania are often filled with worshippers eager to experience the spiritual essence of Ramadan together. These gatherings become moments of great blessing, where the faithful come together in a peaceful, spiritual atmosphere to give thanks for the sacred month of Ramadan. Dear About Islam viewers, may Allah bless you. After the holy month of Ramadan ends, Muslims in Albania celebrate Eid al-Fitr by performing the Eid prayer, which is attended by hundreds of thousands of Albanian Muslims. This celebration is a way to express gratitude for successfully completing a full month of fasting. On the morning of Eid al-Fitr, Albanian Muslims gather with great enthusiasm and a strong sense of community. They perform the Eid prayer together and listen to a sermon that emphasizes the importance of maintaining strong social ties and caring for one another. After the prayer and sermon, they greet each other warmly with handshakes and seek forgiveness from one another. Albania is an inspiring example of steadfast faith, spiritual revival, and a strong spirit of brotherhood. Amid a history full of challenges, Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr have become symbols of diversity, tolerance, and unity in this country. Dear About Islam viewers, that's all for today's discussion. I hope it has been beneficial. See you in the next video.